Welcome back, everyone. Episode 3. In this episode, I'll go over some stuff that I did off camera due to the fact that my little one Emma wanted me to build a chicken farm. Now, we have chickens everywhere. And as I was running around trying to find a desert biome for cactus, I actually found cows west of here, about 1,500 blocks. And that took about an hour to lead them back here through mountains and everything. So I put them in a little pen and built this. And it's pretty straightforward setup. Got them breeding a little bit. Started out with 4 cows leading back. After a while I got tired of dropping them and just ended up leading 2 back. So pretty straightforward. Used some walls. Used walls for these columns, fences. A lot of oak and pine slabs for the roof, which I thought ended up making it look pretty good. Didn't want to use full blocks and have it be super pointy. Lots of torches around, though my farm is having the unexpected side effect of creating enough shade where I get skeletons in there, which works for me since, hey, bones and arrows. Eventually I'll put a feed station in here, but needed the cows more than chickens due to the fact that I still do not have an enchanting table. And getting quite a few levels. Thought a stone pathway might look a little bit better than the gravel I was using, so started cooking up some of that off and on. Could just do a windy path. I am not sure if I'm going to take this farm out and build a enclosed greenhouse, but I do know that when I do build out, I'm going to build out back or to the sides. I don't really want to go into the village much. I still need to look into the fact that the first couple nights I did not have this lit too well, and I believe I am down to about 2 villagers. So try to sleep through the night. Yeah, these villagers are relatively useless to me, unless they make baby villagers, which, not hold my breath. Just gotta look into villagers more. Usually I don't mess around with them. We have a ton of farms in this village. Unfortunately, no Thaumcraft villager. There was a beekeeping villager at one time. Unfortunately, he met his demise, but he donated his house. So we are still using his aviaries, and using those for bees, because what I found that I didn't know right away when I was killing myself looking for cactus for waterproofing was that you can run wax through a centrifuge, which can be used So build a centrifuge here, honeycombs, get drops, honey drops, and beeswax. Beeswax, 1-to-1, pipe waterproofing. What I do with that is line it up and put an aqueous accumulator down here. Water source blocks on 3 sides, infinite water, don't have to worry about running out, and don't have to worry about being half asleep and trying to put water into an empty overheated steam engine. So that was one of my priorities. Right now just pulverizer, powered furnace, wooden pipes to pull them out, gold pipes running over here to this chest. Eventually I will probably put an extension back out here, and I'm looking at doing a barrel sorting system. I've done other ones before. Maybe the barrel system's being kind of lazy, but I do kind of prefer them. A little easier than going through chests. And then when I do that, I'll put my my main crafting stuff and machines that I don't need automated through a sorting system in that area. So I have one small area for crafting, which is pretty much why I just have this here. All this stuff comes through here. These chests are somewhat sorted, but still somewhat of a mess. Need to line some more, get some signs up. But that is pretty much it for here. Another thing I did is I didn't want to mine entrance in my house. Ethan and Emma and I, when we started, we kind of took over this house the first night. I have a mine shaft going down here, but it is pretty much tunneled out and a lot of lava that I kept running into. So before I make this, I may move it over just to give it a proper entrance, dress it up a little bit. Yeah, need a pressure plate for that too. But down here, there is a pretty nice cave system. This time around, making a conscious effort to grab everything possible. I have a digger's and a miner's backpack, help out with some of my overflow, because as you can see, I usually end up accidentally, and maybe not accidentally, maybe a bit lazily, come down without removing all my items that I don't need. But yep, trying to mine everything I can as I see it. Ooh, skeleton, come here, boy. Bye bye. And trying to mine everything. Usually, a lot of this stuff I leave. Never really used it much, but figured this time around. Mr. Skeleton, where are you? So, been making a conscious effort just to, get everything. Emma and Ethan wanted me to start doing videos again. Wasn't really ready to material-wise. So, I figure if I just grab everything, it saves the hassle down the road when, some of the higher tier stuff that, you don't use some of the stuff for until that point, won't have to run around looking again. One thing I never built was a mushroom farm. I'd give that a shot, but been mostly letting the kids pick out the, the projects I'm doing and such. This time I let Emma pick out. And, you know, she wanted to farm something simple. Probably gonna leave the structures in the same spot. Tree farm, I'm probably gonna end up using a cart again. I like that a lot. There's a lot, you know. It doesn't take long till you're wondering what the hell you're gonna do with all the wood you're finding. So I am going to do a little bit of mining. If I think of something that I'm going to build, I will be back. If not, very short episode. See you next time. I'm back, and there's a sound I hate hearing. Somebody's trying to break down doors. Figured have enough lighting in here. Hey, be nice. Just die. Not sure what you guys have against doors, but pretty sure it's not healthy. Okay. You alright? You alright. I probably should put iron doors on these. I was going to at first or block them in, but they seem to go back in the house at night, so gonna sleep through the night and then back to the grind. Alright, one last thing for this episode. Well, first, we don't want it to be an episode of stuff blowing up, so we'll give you something. If you notice, if you get build up in your pipes, the machine's not working, it's just kind of building up. It will leach a little bit, but if you just drop one item in, it clears it right out. So, on to the last thing I built real quick. Did it off camera, probably should turn out, but it literally only took 2 minutes. Since Emma is a small child, probably 2 years old, favorite thing, amazingly, going to the hardware store with Daddy. And her favorite thing at hardware, gardening stores and stuff is the water features. So, quick little water feature. Probably change something. It'd be nice to do something. A few different cascading waterfalls, but anyway, there you go, Emma. Emma's water feature. You can swim in it. So, let's go over here and feed the cows one last time before we call it an episode. Should be getting enough of them pretty soon where I can start dispatching them. Getting leather. Gonna have to make a lot of books for the enchanting room. I have enough stuff to make a table now, but I pretty much always prefer to get it good enough where I can enchant level 30, so that is it. See you later.